What's good, you guys? We're back again once again. And today, I'm gonna try and be quieter, because I do notice that the audio is all wrong, and I'm very sorry about that. I can't fix the screen. Sorry. I'm gonna try and talk a little bit quieter, because the problem is I have to record these at night, so I can't keep the volume up too loud. Honestly, I'm trying to find a day where everyone's just out of the house and I can record and everything will be fine, but probably won't happen. Anyway, today's episode is grinding. We're not going to do any storyline or anything like that. It will be literally grinding. So, oh wait, no, time out. Yeah, today's episode will be literally just grinding, getting a lot of that stuff out of the way. So, where's the red dot?
I left my books at school.
Wow, it's in the neighborhood. So this is basically today's episode. I'll probably put this technically should be episode 4. Landmark token found. Collect more to advance the story and unlock costumes. So, today's episode is grinding because it has to be done, and I need you guys to know that I didn't just cheat. And when I said that they'd be green, I lied. You know, I didn't lie on purpose, I just forgot. They're actually red and purple. Sorry about that, you guys. They're actually red and purple. And it's just the fact that it's green on my map. Oh wait, did we do this race? We did not, so let's do this race. I do realize this might be boring for you guys. You guys honestly don't have to watch it, because I promise we won't do grinding and then a story mission or anything like that. We will either be strictly story mission or strictly grinding. So for all you people who are like, oh, you cheated, you used some cheat code just to get the perfect amount to unlock this level, this is the proof that I didn't. And honestly, I'm gonna need episodes for a while. If you could, this will probably be the last video I mention it here, but leave me some game suggestions in the comment section down below, only because I need games to play. If they are a DS game, then I can't do it unless I already have it. I might already have it, so leave it anyway. A PS2 game, which, again, I have to already have it to do it, because I'm not going to go and buy a specific game. No offense, but I probably can't afford it, and probably won't be able to find it. And then, I'm actually talking a lot, only because this is basically just grinding. What? What is this? There's no marker. Oh my goodness, it's that far away. I hate it when they do that. It's like, why on earth would you do this? Oh my goodness, it's across the... I don't want to go across the pond. Where is it? Uh-oh. It's so hard to control a web zip. But we're gonna... the park. Are you kidding me? It's all the way up there. Parks are really hard to navigate for some reason. I don't know why. Hold on, I have to make that elevation though. That's another problem. I'm climbing slowly. There we go, there we go. Hit. Silver medal. That's good enough for me, guys. So, this will probably be a shorter episode. The determination of these specific episodes are how much grinding do I want to do. It will always be a 15 maximum, so you don't need to worry about that. I think there's a race right in the between here. Yeah, but I think what we're probably gonna try and grind up to, we have plenty of tokens. I feel like I'd prefer 8 races, like 6 combat tours, and a lot more story events, because story events like pile on. So this is the last racing we're gonna do for today, or the second to last. I want to have 6 races. 6 of everything would be preferred, except for whatchamacallit, city events, because we need lots more than 6. I'll probably do one of these either in between every episode or in between like every other episode. Like, I'm gonna need to do it often because they demand a lot. Oh wait, I ran the wrong way. No. 3. That should be. So we're making decent progress. I mean, we've done like 3 races. Let's see if I can find a combat tour. There's one right now, and you're probably like, how do you know that's a combat tour? It's like, it's on the ground. If it's on the plain ground like this, either usually it's a combat tour or it's a really weird race. That, and I know these combat tours by heart. I think this is the Zhang clan, the Chinese one. No, this is the Diecast. The Diecast are an uptown pack of weekend warriors obsessed with modifying their bodies with black market cybernetics. I'm sorry, it's like 2 a.m., 1 a.m. here. Those who cannot afford real augmentations settle for high-tech gadgets they order on the internet. So basically, we have jerks. I hate, this is one of my least favorite clans. I think my second, my least favorite one is definitely the Chinese one. Because it's just like, their bosses are so hard. Unfortunately, for some reason, the people who get in the way, like, always, like, fall down and they never get back up. It's really saddening, if you think about it. I actually did this one the other day in my other profile. I do know the storyline, so I do know that this isn't very long. The thing that's probably difficult about it is I'll probably have to stop in between storyline for some of them, because the storyline is just so long. And sometimes they won't even be bosses. Like, the last few times it's been a boss, it probably... Oh my goodness. I can't do it now. I have to put aloe on. I got sunburned today at the Relay for Life. You'll probably hear that in a few Vector. I recorded a lot of Vector today. I did. Like, literally, we are almost done with the series. And this is spoiling it for you, but, like, literally, we are so close. Like, if I knock him into the water, he would have just died. Like, we wouldn't have had to deal with him. If he was on top of a building, and there will be some enemies that will, like, appear on the top of the buildings for city events and stuff. So, for that sort of stuff, yes, if they fall off the building, they're dead. Oh, wait, here comes the boss. Oh no, he's not in this one. He's probably in the next one. These are the mini ones. There's a boss to each evil clan. These are the mini bosses right here. Oh, I need us to do that guy. I think I mailed. Oh, that was close. See, whenever I do a normal battle, I always try and beat everyone before webbing up, because, you know, they're simple. But the problem with doing it in the problem with doing it here in these ones is that literally they're too hard. Like, if they get back up, I'm doomed. See, there's the boss of this clan. He's literally total cybernetics. So I'm gonna try and flip him a few times. There we go. That should be the end. Usually when you face the boss, that's the end. Except for in some of the Chinese ones, you have to face the boss twice at the exact same time. So imagine me having to fight 2 of those guys at the exact same time. Not exactly easy. I think there's a token somewhere here. The only reason I'm actually looking for it specifically is because I don't want to do a combat tour or a, here it is. I don't specifically want to do a combat tour right now. I kind of want to do a city event, because I know we're going to need city events more. Like, combat tours go up by, like, 1. Racing events go up by 1 or 2. And then tokens usually go up by 1 or 2. So, really, the problem with city events is that they're randomly generated. Come on, generate something for me. Generate something for me. We're not gonna get all the grinding I want to get in if it doesn't start generating for me. Where is this? Is this on the... No. Where is it? Because it says it's slightly elevated. There it is. Nope. Oh, and if you don't get close enough to the city events in time, they disappear. So who's getting... Are you kidding me? He's from the diecast. I want a car chase. You know, that's what I want our next city event to be. A car chase. Because that will interest you guys so much. So what I think we're going to do for right now is we are going to have an episode of grinding in between every single episode until we get set well enough to where it's like we won't need the grinding that much. But for right now, it's like we have enough races, like we have enough tokens. That's no problem. Racing medals, I think we have enough for like 3 or 4 chapters. But combat tours, that's only going to last the next chapter. So either A, I will do another grinding episode right after this, which I kind of don't want to do, because that'd be, you know, boring. To have to watch 2 grinding episodes in a row, that sounds like boringness. Anywho, we're going to do this race, hopefully one more city event, and then I think we're going to wrap up for today. This, honestly, is the only race I could ever do. Like, seriously, I stunk at the races so much the first time I played this game. This was literally my go-to race. Every single time I start a new game, this is usually the first race I do. But in the first episode, when I did do the Johnny Storm races, I've never beaten the second Johnny Storm. He's waiting on the top of the Baxter building, which she told us he would be at. But I've never beaten him the second time. I suppose, yeah, you see how tall up he is? That's that purple line. That's him in the bottom corner. I hope the audio is a little better. I do apologize for the first 3 episodes. The audio on the game is terrible. But it's like I have to record at night. So it has to be certain volume. I can try and get home earlier, but I don't think I can do much with that. Here's another combat. Do I really want... Nope, city event. Okay. Climb. I was gonna say, do I really want to start a combat tour? Oh. See, guys, if I were to knock one of these guys off the roof, dead. Do you need to go to a hospital, or do you just need to be taken to ground? He just needs to be taken to ground. In this case, we can bring him wherever we want, and it looks really cool. I'm going to put him down right here, and I am going to start this combat tour. So you guys are going to get a little bit extended. High Rollers. The High Rollers call Midtown their home. Spoiled brats with more money and ammunition than brains. The High Rollers have incredible firepower and a terrible urge to use it. And we'll be doing that in the next grinding episode. Well, how I'm thinking I'm going to do these is I'm probably going to go right after this and I'll record a grinding episode, but I won't use it until after another storyline episode. So the only thing that will look weird is the way it looks when it's like, oh, you already beat that storyline. And then you guys see, oh, the next storyline's on the top of this building. And it's like, we do the grinding and you're like, hey, the building, you already beat that, didn't you? And I'm like, yeah, but I had to record them at the same time. So I'm going to save my game, even though we're ending off the episode. Only you can prevent lost save data, so always save your game after you've done a lot of things. We collected several tokens, we've done lots of races, and we're good. So, thank you guys for checking out the video. You know me, Djdaniel. And I am out. Jump! Look at that spin.